In this video, we learn about velocity and acceleration. First, we discuss about velocity. Velocity, we know two types of velocity come in this chapters. First is average velocity and second one is instantaneous velocity. First, what is velocity? We understand by this graph. Four figures are drawn to understand the concept of direction of velocity, average velocity and instantaneous velocity. So first, suppose this is the path of the particle moving. This is the same path in all the four diagram. The violet color chalk represent the path of the particle. Suppose at initial time, initial time, when time is t is equal to 0, p is the initial point and its position vector is given by r. After some time, it moves to this point, that is point p1, and its position vector is r1. Then this displacement vector represent the direction of velocity. As soon as the time our decreases, time limit tends to 0, our delta time tends to 0, our average velocity becomes instantaneous velocity. See, in this graph, this arrow becomes small in comparison to this, and again it is small, again this is small, this one, and in this case as delta t tends to 0, our average velocity becomes 0. So first understand the average velocity. What is average velocity? Average velocity is the ratio of displacement to the time interval. Displacement to the time interval. Suppose that is delta r by delta t. This is where delta r is equal to x . Now we come to the topic instantaneous acceleration. As discussed, suppose in figure 1, at point the path of the particle is this. Here point P, the velocity is in this direction, P. At point P1, when delta t P1, velocity is in this direction. Then change in velocity is given by this way, del v dash, or change in velocity v. Direction of acceleration is parallel to this vector. This is this way. Come to the next figure. This is figure A, this is figure B, this is figure C, and this is figure D. Here point P is same in all the figure, but our delta time t, instantaneous acceleration is given by A is equal to limit delta v delta t and delta t tends to 0. हमारा डेल्टा टाइम जितना t इन पहले टाइम इतना था, वो जितना कम होगा उतना हमारा एक पॉइंट ऐसा मिलेगा जब हमारा एक्सेलरेशन उस पॉइंट पे जो मिलेगा वो उस पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट का एक्सेलरेशन हो जाएगा. अब इस केस में देखिए, ये वेलोसिटी, ये पैरेलल v dash this component is v delta, change in velocity, direction of A is parallel to this component. Come to next, as delta t tends to 0, this one, a small acceleration, direction is direction of A, this one, this is v prime and this is delta v vector. At this point, our point P dash coincide with the this, the acceleration is given by this way. Direction of acceleration is given by this way. Note that in 2 dimension or 3 dimension, the angle between acceleration or velocity may be from 0 to 180, but in the case of linear motion is in the same direction, because velocity is this way and acceleration is and this is the direction of acceleration. Acceleration